It's the NFL on EA Sports, and all eyes are on Cooper Kupp. He's over 1,100 yards receiving so far and looking for more. It's the Rams and the Cards, next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, this is one that the defensive coordinators have had a long week because these quarterbacks, you can prepare and prepare for them, but because of their legs, you never know what they're going to do.
And when the play breaks down, I think that's where the real fun begins. I mean, it is just so hard. You mentioned it. These defensive coordinators, they spend all week, and every time the ball is snapped, you really have to defend two plays. And what I mean is you defend the initial play that was called by the offense in the huddle, and then you also have to defend the scramble.
The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
I don't care how long you've been playing or how good of a player you are, Mike. It is inevitable in the NFL that some days it just doesn't go your way, and you're going to have a bad game. The key, though, is can you prevent that one bad performance from turning into two? And that's certainly the case here today. It's going to take a significantly better performance out of him at the quarterback position if they want to avoid another loss. A big part of that is, can he mentally bounce back from last week, put it behind him, and come out and play to his level of football?
On first down, right back to Williams. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On the return, it's Dortch. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cardinals come out. They're led by their quarterback, Kyler Murray, first overall pick in 2019. Wows you with those highlight plays over the years. Off the injury, Greg, the Cardinals quarterback, is once again the exciting Kyler Murray.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only to get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Second down, Murray. Now he'll run it. Murray, the former baseball player, knows how to slide, and he does it here after picking up the first down.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short, one of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
On first down, it's Murray. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can...
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. The Cardinals lining up for punt. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. The Rams offense, and Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. And his numbers this season, eye-popping in a lot of categories. Let's just show you one. He is the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second-rounder. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick-6, but he does set up the offense with first and goal. The Cardinals offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll have a golden opportunity to get on the board first as they start first and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Rams offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get down to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. Pass is completed to Cup. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Play action now. Jackson in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
3rd and long for Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, and sets up 4th down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Jones now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to throw is Murray. That thrown short, caught by Ryman.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Running here is Connor. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Murray. Taking off, he'll try to get there. A gain there of 24 yards. It's an Arizona 1st down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive.
Now Murray on 1st down. That'll be taken in by Connor. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. To throw is Murray. Now he'll run. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. But this is taken in by a teammate. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down. The give, running right. It's Connor. Not much there. Maybe a yard. They'll go right back to Connor. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 7-3 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. On 3rd down, Murray. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Arizona. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Extra point now by Riley. It's up and through. And the Cardinals extend their advantage to 14-3. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. To return, here's Ronnie Rivers. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Rams offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Second down, Jackson. That one on target to Cup. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay.
Still 3rd down.
So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. The motion man is Nakua. On 3rd down, Jackson. Pressured, gets there, and down he goes.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He'll get it into the hands of Zay Jones. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down. Again, it's Murray. He'll try to run for it. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
The key coming into the game, anytime you're about to defend a quarterback like this, is it's not so much about rushing the quarterback for a sack as much as it is about rushing a quarterback to keep him in the pocket. He is more dangerous when he's able to escape. Keep the integrity of your rush lanes. Rush as a unit. You can see here, when you don't, He gets out of the pocket.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Cameron Kinchen.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Jackson now. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So the hope is your 1 3rd down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
This is taken at his own 30. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. On 1st down, Murray. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Murray now on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the gun, it's Murray. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. That'll be caught by the running backs, Williams. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down. To throw is Jackson. This one complete to Atwell. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
On play action, here's Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Jackson up top again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Joshua Purdy on for the field goal. A 58-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to take over once again. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. Murray will throw. Throw across his body is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Power run inside. Here's Connor. And this will be a Cardinals first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. Some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Connor. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Christian Roseboom there on the tackle. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Second down, Murray. He'll try to work the screen with Connor. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. Well, that's hardly been the case here, Mike, and they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing, and that's the only thing that matters.
The Rams offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Throw right side, hauled in by Cup. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Jackson now on 2nd down. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Here's Ethan Evans now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Cards offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Play action. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Murray. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get our tour started out at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago, where it was the Bears who pick up the victory at home. DeAndre Swift, over 100 yards rushing with a touchdown run. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. To return is Greg Dortch. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their veteran running back James Conner set to take over again. And he's been a workhorse in the backfield this season, right there amongst the league leaders in rushing late in the campaign. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Conner. And a short pickup past the 25. Now 2nd down. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Now he takes off. He needed 13 and got 14 for the 1st down.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Murray. That's to the 4th overall pick. It's Marvin Harrison Jr. Will score. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals extend it to a 21-6 advantage. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Second down, Jackson. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Here's a handoff to Williams. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
It's another run here for Williams. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
It's third down and 12.
From the gun, Jackson. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. And here comes fourth down. Punt team headed out for the Rams, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. The visitors' offense, and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, but he's turned a number of those into big plays. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll go again here to Connor. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off. You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. The Cardinals line up for a punt. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Cup in motion. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Jackson looking to throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Higbee. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Now third and 5.
The motion man is Nakua. On third down, Jackson. Here's a screen set up to Williams. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
But whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A first down throw for Jackson. Pass caught right side by Higbee.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
They'll look to set up the screen here.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. You're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by him, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay.
Still 3rd down.
So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Now Murray. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They got 14 there. Didn't get it by much, but they do pick up the 1st down.
And as a defensive coordinator, this just drives you nuts. You have a team in 3rd and long. You think you're going to go rush the passer. And what do? They change it up. They slip the offensive lineman out in front of the back and drop it off. And he picks up a big gain and converts the 1st down.
On the give. This is Connor. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now a give running left. It's Connor. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Rams offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. That is caught downfield by Cup. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. On 2nd down, Jackson again. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
To the air one more time with Jack. A throw right side is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Zaven Collins.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The Cardinals offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. We'll take you back to earlier and some highlights in this one. He had success throwing it, but also success running it, including that rushing touchdown. He has been the unquestioned leader of this offense on the field today. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Murray. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
He's got his man, complete to Wilson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's going to tuck it and go. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of a defense, and we saw it again here.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Murray will throw. The open man is Wilson. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal. At the 2.
Now Murray keeping it himself. And he will do it himself. He's in. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Arizona. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now Ryland for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Rams offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. And things are getting a little tight with 2 weeks left in the regular season. Already, we can look ahead in both conferences to some critical divisional matchups ahead in Week 18. Jackson now to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now it's Jackson. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay.
Still third down.
So now after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack. You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Murray with a give to Connor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Connor. He'll get about 3. And that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 7. On the handoff, it's Connor. A pickup of 12 yards. It's an Arizona first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they...
I fumbled the football. The Rams have it. He gets free. Accelerating toward midfield. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back, and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw, Jackson. Pass is completed to Cup. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Jackson on 3rd and 2. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. He will fight his way to the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Rams. And that touchdown, number 15 for him on the ground. He has tied the record, most rushing touchdowns by a quarterback in a single season.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
From the gun, Jackson. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown, but now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The Cardinals offense ready to get back to work. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They're trying to run some clock here, and they'll start this drive 1st and 10. Murray now off the bootleg. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now Connor. Not a lot on that one. He'll take it down to the 36. Here's a 2nd and 9. McBride is the motion man. They'll go right back to Connor. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle, Connor. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Gonna work Connor in the middle here. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, a loose football. The Rams have it. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands gets to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite them right here.
Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A 1st down throw for Jackson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10. Jackson up top. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now or never, they'll throw him. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Extra point now by Ryland. The kick is good. And the Cardinals are able to extend the lead.
Rams 14.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This returnable with Rivers. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Rams offense make their way out to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Throwing Jackson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Jackson now on second down. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So it's a win for the Cardinals. And make that a 5th straight victory, as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
It's the momentum hero! He's running up the gut.